Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 14th to the 20th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, and therefore this message of spirit out to more people. So, thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is listed in the description box below. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay. All right, Virgo. We are crowned with the King of Pentacles. I love that for you right here, right now. You are represented by the Pentacles in the minor arcana. You are coming through as the king here, the highest court card of the minor arcana for the Pentacles. And so you're stepping into your power, you're stepping into your prosperity, you're embracing success, you're looking at things and seeing the interconnectedness of your success and the way that you need to move yourself forward towards the prosperity that you want in your life. But you're also really, I'm seeing you as like the great gardener, the person who can lay the seeds, who can bring things forward, waters, takes care, nourishes, and really amplifies. We then have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So just be mindful that you can be very overwhelmed during this time. You can be trying to do a lot of things, juggling, juggling, juggling. You're going to put too many things on your plate, and you're going to have this instinct to just put it all on your plate and be like, I'll get it done, I'll get it done. You'll burn out. Okay, so be very mindful during this time what you're taking on, because it really does affect you. Even though you think, oh, I'm handling this, it's going to be intense. Okay, if you take on too much. With the Five of Cups reverse, change your mind, change your life. We can get stuck on failures during this time. We want to succeed so very much that we can look at our failures instead of our successes and let the failures take over and be like, oh, well, I didn't achieve there, so I'm obviously not going to achieve. And Spirit's like, don't you dare. Don't you dare do that to yourself. It's going to be harder to turn around and see the healing, beautiful love that is around us, but it's going to be so important. It moves us then to the Ace of Cups. This is God's source spirit. However, you see the divine, the universe, handing us that gift of healing, beautiful love. And as Spirit said, it's going to be harder for us to take it. But we can feel our emotions right at the surface, right, of things. We can feel an intensity of emotion, an intensity of love, an intensity of of release, of grief, of healing, of success. Everything's going to be amplified. So embracing that is going to be a very important thing. And seeing that within ourselves is going to be a very important thing. But we can be a little bit afraid of our emotions, so do be mindful about that. It moves us then to the Six of Pentacles. We need things balanced, going in and coming out, being recognized for the work that we're doing, the hard work that we're putting in, seeing ourselves, embracing our prosperity, embracing our success is going to be a very important thing for us. It can be a bit of a challenge for us during this time because we want to do so much and we can be like on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, but we need to have that free flow and we need to have that harmony. It brings us then to the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from what we once thought we would love. There's an ending here that's coming through very powerfully. And there can be a bit of grief around that ending. It's like, oh, I didn't think it was going to end this way. So being aware of that is going to be an important thing. With the Eight of Cups, this is choosing you, right? This is walking forward and saying, all right, I had this idea. I thought about this with this relationship, this job, this whatever. Now I have to choose me. Now I have to walk forward for me. And it brings us to the 10 of Cups reverse. So be mindful about this. So the 10 of Cups reverse is, and they all live happily ever after. For us, Virgo, it can be that, not for us like, oh, it's only going to be you. When the 10 of Cups is reversed, it's when we have this tendency during this time to be looking at everybody else and be a bit jealous. Be looking at everybody else and be thinking, ooh, they have something that I'd really like. Oh, it could be like this. It could be like that. Understand that people out there are jealous of you. They wish they had what you were. So stop looking at everybody else. It's going to be really hard, and start looking at your blessings and start bringing them in, because then you will start turning this 10 of Cups around and just be bathed in happiness. It's like, ooh, I got this. Oh, I know I can do this. that is going to be really important. It's going to be a challenge, yes, but it's going to be really important. It moves us then to our energy from spirit, angels, and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the white eagle. Ooh, I like this. The white eagle. The connection to divine guidance is within you, and that is absolutely beautiful. The connection to divine guidance is within you, Virgo, and it's time to connect. We're told here to open up our hearts. Now, we have the Ace of Cups coming forward. We don't have a court card with the cups in it or the magician, which is show me that you take this gift. So we have this coming forward and we're afraid of this gift. But with the guidance of spirit within us, if we trust ourselves, if we trust our instincts, if we trust spirit's guidance, that is going to be a very powerful and very beautiful thing for us. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. This is divine wisdom. This is exactly what we were talking about. This is exactly what spirit said here. Divine guidance, divine wisdom is within us. It's raining down on us. Accept it. Move forward within it. Embrace its power. It's going to be so important for you to take that divine wisdom and be molded by it. It moves us then to the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the Prince of Swords reverse. Okay, so the Prince of Swords, this is the Knight of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The Prince of Swords, when it comes forward, right, and is in the upright position, that's the hero card, right? We are being the hero of our own destiny. We're embracing what we desire. But here, when the Prince of Swords is to be mindful of, and then compounded with being reversed, like be extra mindful about this, okay? We can be tenacious to the point of recklessness. So do be aware of that. We can really be looking at things and being like, I'm going to succeed, I'm going to achieve, and just hit the gas pedal and not know when to slow down. And that's going to be one of our problems. We're going to be looking at what other people have or what other people say that they can do. And we take them at face value. We're like, why would you lie? Why would you lie about that? You wouldn't, obviously. They will. And they do. You can be trusting somebody also during this time who is not going to give it to you straight. They're going to make themselves look better, make you look less, make you feel weak, make you feel overwhelmed, and then take whatever glory you were doing or whatever thing you thought you could do, and then they stole it from you to be able to claim it for themselves. So just be aware of that during this time. This is also air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't mean that this person has to be an air sign energy, though they probably have, yeah, it's very likely that they have strong air sign energy in their chart, if not their sun sign, right? But this is going to be a person who loves to talk. They love the sound of their own voice. They're very braggadocious. All right. They want you to be envious of them. That's one of their things. And that could have actually really annoyed you about this person. And then when you got to know them a bit better because they're charming as heck, you thought, oh, I was just being too judgmental. And you took it on yourself and you're like, man, I was wrong. Okay, let's move forward. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. Your initial instinct was right. Embrace yourself being the king, embracing your prosperity, embracing your success, calling in your wealth, calling in your bounty, calling in what you value as much as money, and moving that forward with you. With the Two of Pentacles, don't take on too much. You're going to try and juggle everything. That's going to lead you to burning out, to feeling overwhelmed this week, and to not seeing your blessings. Because it's always going to be like, well, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. I should be moving here. I should be doing this other thing. It's going to be too much. Lower your expectations. I don't mean that that sounds weird to say, like lower your expectations, but it's like do something and do it well, and then do the next thing and do it well, and be calm about it. Make time for meditation, make time for going for a walk or a run or whatever it is that centers you in your body and lets you see yourself. With the Five of Cups, the past is done. It's like crying over spilt milk. When the Five of Cups is reversed, it's crying over spilt milk. The milk is spilled. You can't pick it up and put it back in. I mean, maybe you can, but you're not going to have as much milk, right? It's letting things go. And especially in the Rider-Waite-Smith version of it, it's going into the ground. You just have mud. You don't need to take mud with you because what use is it? Release. And when you release, you're going to see that you have a healing connection behind you. You have something where you start looking in a different direction, a different way, and it's like, oh, I didn't know this. I didn't expect this. I didn't think this could be for me, like for little old me, like seriously, Virgo, that's what you're going to think. And it moves us to this place of healing of the heart. It's like, oh, I didn't know I was carrying so much. I didn't know my heart hurt, right? I didn't know that I had put so much weight on myself, like so many expectations, so much that it actually paralyzed me, right? And this is speaking metaphorically, of course, but it can also make us like sick and not able to get out of bed. Of course, always see a doctor, most definitely. But knowing that the Ace of Cups is here, it's like it's healing your heart. It's healing your heart. It dredges up stuff. Yes, as we're healing our heart, I always get the image of stirring chicken soup, right? And Spirit just said to me, I show you chicken soup because it's healing. And you just got that? Like you just got that chicken soup for the soul reference? Seriously. How dense are you, Dane? Sometimes astoundingly dense. Here, it's healing you. It's bringing you comfort. It's bringing you warmth. It is moving you forward in love. But it's also going to, bring up the carrots, bring up the vegetables of things, bring up, things that we thought we had buried down. And that is going to be important also to see and realize and embrace. Like I embrace my healing of self. It moves us to the Six of Pentacles. You need to be recognized for what you're doing. It's not that you need to be honored or statues made to you or like, pyramids set up. It's that you need to be seen for what you're doing. And that is going to be very important. That is as important to you as the pay that you get. So just being aware of that, Virgo, is going to make a big difference because it's like, well, I'm not being honored here. They're not seeing me, because you are walking away from something where it's like I'm demanding balance. This can't be balanced. Then I have to walk, right? Then I have to choose me. And this could be the long game that you're playing. It doesn't mean you have to walk this week. It doesn't at all. It can also mean that you start to really, it's not really assert yourself, but you start to assert yourself. You start to say, this is what I expect from my life for myself. This is how I'm moving forward, and really taking in that that's important to you. And then it moves us here to the 10 of Cups. There's going to be a real desire during this time to compare and contrast, to compare ourselves against everybody else and to feel like we're not measuring up. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Okay? Comparison is the thief of joy. If you're happy, let yourself be happy. If you're frustrated, understand that and see how you can, dissect it and move you forward. All right. Or you can get a reading at Dane Hart Tarot. So here, our subconscious spirit message is Magpie. It says, reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. And that is really important. That's been at the heart of this reading. It's like embrace love and let go of what isn't in balance with you, what isn't feeding your prosperity and your success. It moves us then. And again, it's not like, oh, they're not high powered enough for me or like feeding the ego. It is releasing the ego and saying, if I release, you know, comparing myself against everybody else or thinking this is how it should be, how do I step into the power of me? And it moves us then to the crown chakra, which is clarity. And well, this is spiritual awakening, but I'm seeing clarity come forward. And it's like spiritual awakening is going to bring you clarity. It's going to put you more into your mind, into your body, into your understanding, and it's going to open the door. And it moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. It's the King of Swords, sword energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, we have that as the prince and the king, but this is manipulative energy. This is, having negative self thought about yourself. This is being hypercritical, hyper judgmental. This is also having somebody in your life who is hypercritical, hyper judgmental, and you can never seem satisfied. And it's like, I can't do that for you. Like, I can't walk that road with you. I have to walk my road. Okay, you can already beat yourself up enough, Virgo, for not being perfect. Like, you don't need this. You just don't. It moves us then to the Strength card. You're stronger than you think you are. This is also a very strong Leo energy. Time frame July 23rd to August 22nd. So if you're born on the cusp with Leo, if you have Leo in your chart, it's going to be very good for you. It's stepping into strength, but it's not bullying strength. It's the strength of knowing your soul and knowing yourself and being that calm energy, that open love. It's like, that's what I am. And that's what you are, Virgo. You're pretty cool. All right. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Virgo, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.